Hey everybody, Jack Reeve here, Talk Norwich City. I hope you're doing well. Well as you can be after that crushing defeat to Wolverhampton Wanderers. The final score was Wolves 3, Norwich City 0. And it's really kind of odd for me because that was the most confident I felt going into a Norwich City game for quite some time. Stats kind of showed that after Wolves had European matches, they didn't usually go on to win. However, I think Wolves have only lost at Molineux 3 times this season against like Liverpool, Man City and Spurs or something. So it was always going to be tough, but I thought we were at least going to put up a fight, and in the end we didn't. The first 10 minutes we looked okay. We had a chance through McLean and a chance through Pookie, both of them sort of half chances, but it looked like we had a decent tempo going about. And then we conceded a very sloppy opening goal. There was hints of a handball in the lead up. It didn't hit his hand, it hit kind of his hip or kind of chest or something. It didn't hit his arm. It went to VAR. The second goal was so sloppy. We've now conceded 12 goals from set pieces this season. That's unforgivable over the course of what, 2/3 of a season. So having gone from definitely in the game, creating a few chances, to suddenly 2-0 down within 30 minutes or whatever it was, you're then really struggling. Norwich City are yet to win a game from behind this season. So as soon as you concede that first, you almost kind of accept defeat, and that's a real shame. The biggest frustration for me today is there's been multiple times this season when we've lost a game and I've gone, actually, like, we played some decent football there, we stuck to our principles, and we were just a little bit short of quality. Today we were bundles short of quality. We never really got going from the 10th minute onwards. Ben Godfrey was poor, Aarons was poor, although he did have a nasty little stamp on him early doors. I think it was accidental, but still, that's going to hurt. Krul was the man of the match by a long stretch, and that kind of shows a lot when you lose 3-0 and your goalkeeper is still the man of the match. That's a worry, but the defence was all over the place today. The midfield never got hold of the ball, and we just looked completely devoid of creativity going forwards. And for me, I like Daniel Farke, I really do, and what he's done with this football club is monumental, but the last few weeks my frustrations have grown slightly. Buendia for me has to be in the side. I know there's people saying he doesn't work hard enough coming backwards and he hasn't scored yet this season. He's created the second most amount of chances in the Football League. If he's not starting for a club that's 20th, there's something going wrong there. If he'd been replaced by someone who was miles better and performing brilliantly, that's fine, but Lucas Rupp hasn't done that. He hasn't scored a goal, he hasn't got an assist. Actually, did he get an assist? I think he got an assist in the Burnley Cup game, didn't he? So take that back, Lucas. You've done fantastically, my friend. Of course, we are the official sponsors of Lucas Rupp, so I can't slag him off too much. But for me, that's a baffling one. Mario Vramcic, I think, is a good enough player to try and get in that side. But I guess, are we just being slightly naive? Should we have expected this season? To go up from the Championship and spend, or the biggest signing was £350,000, and still our biggest signing under Stuart Webber is Grant Hanley at £3 million. It's tough to compete in the Premier League, and I'm still very proud of the lads. Would I have done things differently in the summer? Probably not. It's hard to make logical decisions when you're riding a real kind of wave and everything's going well. It feels like you're just going to keep going like that. But as we saw against Wolves today, they were bigger, they were stronger, they were faster to every single ball. They finished their chances well, and let's not forget, they've played like well over 40 games this season. They had a game on Thursday night in which they pumped Espanyol, and you thought, okay, maybe they might not be fully at the races today off the back of that. No, they were fully at the races. They looked classy, and to be honest, they never really got out of third gear, which is worrying. The only good thing for Norwich City this weekend is all of the teams in and around us lost. That was why today felt so big, because I think I've kind of accepted relegation from very early on. I think I was one of the few in like October to be like, this doesn't look good. I think it was after Aston Villa crushing at home. But today, in the back of my mind, I was like, if we win this, we're then 4 points adrift. And that's still a massive margin to make up, but that feels achievable. 7 feels a bit too much. 4 feels we can do that. It's tough now, isn't it? It's really tough. Leicester next Friday. I mean, it doesn't get any easier, and that's the Premier League for you. That's the joy of it, I guess. Hopefully we take the cup very seriously, because we need something to get excited about. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. As I said, my man of the match was Tim Krul. He was magnificent. That save from that free kick was brilliant. Really, really good. No harm in losing to Wolves. They're a very, very good side who will probably be in Europe again next season. But the manner of the defeat hurts today. Hurts a lot. I think you can hear it in my voice, actually. Because usually I'm fairly upbeat, even when we lose. So, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you very soon. Podcast coming next week, I think. Yeah, have a good evening. See you later. Bye-bye.